So I was a foster child myself from age 2 to 18. I aged out of the system. DCF came and got me from my mother. She wasn't the best mother. She was an alcoholic, but she was a good mother. And she had her personal problems. And I was taken away from my mother, and I was placed in a foster home, and I got bounced around a lot. I experienced child on child abuse. In order for DCF to hide, like DCF tried to hide the abuse that I went through before before anybody could find out. I went up for adoption. So they pretty much like auctioned me off, if you want to say, right?
Yeah.
And I went into this adopted home, and they knew nothing about my sexual abuse that happened prior to me being adopted. And they abandoned me. They was questioning certain things that they knew nothing about. Like, we didn't raise her like this. Like, why is she acting so sexually promiscuous? You know, and they had no idea that I was exposed to a lot of things before I was adopted. And they gave me up, and I went through several foster homes after that, and group homes, and I aged out the system, and I became homeless after I aged out the system. So when I was 17, I got pregnant, and they was like, oh, well, pretty much I was like damaged goods. So they're like, no, we're not going to accept you back in the system.